Let's start with a truth most people don't want to hear. Cancer is not a single disease. And no single food creates cancer overnight. But there are foods that can slowly change your body into an environment where cancer has an easier time surviving. Not because they are poison, but because they increase things like chronic inflammation, insulin spikes, obesity, hormone imbalance, gut damage. And those conditions are strongly connected to cancer risk. So today, I will show you the 5 foods that can quietly build a cancer-friendly body, especially if you eat them daily. And the last one is something millions of people eat without fear. If there is one food that health organizations have repeatedly warned about, it's processed meat. I'm talking about sausages, hot dogs, salami, pepperoni, bacon, deli meat. Here's the scary part. Processed meat is not dangerous because of protein. It becomes risky because of what happens during processing. Preservatives like nitrites and nitrates, smoking and curing, chemical reactions that can form harmful compounds. Now listen carefully. This does not mean if you eat a hot dog once, you will get cancer. But frequent consumption over years is linked to higher risk, especially for the digestive system. So if you eat processed meat daily, you're not feeding cancer. You're feeding inflammation and damaging the body's natural defense system. Now let's talk about something even more common than processed meat. Sugary drinks. Like soda, packaged juices, energy drinks, sweet tea, flavored coffee drinks, milkshakes. These drinks are dangerous because they do something extremely fast. They spike your blood sugar. And when blood sugar spikes, insulin spikes. And when insulin stays high for years, the body stores more fat, inflammation increases, and hormones get disturbed. And here's a major fact. Obesity is one of the strongest risk factors for many cancers. So sugary drinks don't cause cancer directly, but they can create the perfect environment. Weight gain, fatty liver, insulin resistance, inflammation, a cancer-friendly body. Now here's the trap. Many people say, I don't drink soda. I'm safe. But then they drink packaged fruit juice, flavored yogurt drinks, sports drinks, sweetened milk. Some juices contain as much sugar as soda. And because it's liquid, your body absorbs it fast. Your brain doesn't feel full. So you keep eating. And the cycle continues. So if you want one simple rule, drink your calories less. Eat your calories more. Because liquid sugar is one of the fastest ways to build a cancer-friendly body. Now let's talk about the food that many cultures love. Fried food. Fries. Fried chicken. Samosas. Pakoras. Chips. The problem is not just the calories. The real danger is what happens to oil at high heat. When oil is heated again and again, especially in street food and restaurants, it can break down and produce harmful compounds. And those compounds increase oxidative stress. Oxidative stress means your cells are under attack. Your DNA is under attack. And over time, repeated damage increases cancer risk. This is why deep-fried foods eaten frequently are strongly linked with poor long-term health. And if the oil is reused, the risk becomes even worse. Here's what makes fried food extra dangerous. It's addictive. Not in a drug way, but in a brain reward way. The combination of salt, fat, crunch, flavor triggers the brain to want more. So fried foods don't just harm your body. They also train your brain. And once your brain is trained, you start eating them more frequently. And frequent fried food is exactly how people create a cancer-friendly body without realizing it. Now this is the biggest category. Ultra-processed foods. These are foods that are not real cooking. They are factory products. Examples: instant noodles, packaged snacks, biscuits, flavored chips, fast food, frozen ready meals, sugary breakfast cereals. These foods are dangerous because they are usually low in fiber, high in refined carbs, high in unhealthy fats, full of additives and artificial flavors. And fiber is one of the body's biggest protectors. Fiber supports gut bacteria, healthy digestion, reduced inflammation, better hormone balance. So when your diet is mostly ultra-processed foods, you are starving your gut. And a damaged gut is linked to many diseases, including higher cancer risk. The most dangerous part is not even the ingredients. It's the frequency. Ultra-processed foods are designed to be eaten daily. They are cheap, easy, tasty. So people don't eat them sometimes. They eat them as breakfast, lunch, snacks, and dinner. And when your diet becomes mostly ultra-processed, your body becomes inflamed, overweight, and hormonally disturbed. That is exactly what we mean by a cancer-friendly body. Now this last one shocks people. Burnt food. Like blackened barbecue meat, burnt kebabs, heavily grilled chicken, burnt toast, charred burgers. When food is burned at high temperatures, it can create harmful chemicals. And these chemicals have been linked to cancer risk in scientific research. Again, not from eating it once, but from frequent exposure over years. So if you love barbecue, don't fear it. Just avoid eating the black burnt parts regularly. Now here is the biggest truth of this entire video. Cancer doesn't eat food. Cancer loves conditions. It loves inflammation, insulin resistance, obesity, weak immune function, hormonal imbalance. And the 5 foods we discussed are dangerous because they slowly build those conditions. Not in a week, but over years. And the scary part is, many people eat these foods daily. So they create a cancer-friendly body without realizing it. Now don't worry, you don't need extreme dieting. Just follow simple replacements. Replace sugary drinks water, lemon water, unsweetened tea. Replace processed meat, eggs, chicken, fish, lentils. Replace deep-fried food, air fryer, baked, grilled. Replace ultra-processed snacks, nuts, fruit, yogurt. Replace burnt barbecue, properly cooked barbecue. And the most powerful thing? Eat more vegetables, beans, whole grains, fruits, fiber. Because fiber is like a cleaning system for your body. Let me end with something important. Cancer is not always preventable. Many people live healthy lives and still get cancer. So this video is not about blaming anyone. It's about control. Because the food you eat daily is not just fuel. It is information. It tells your body whether to heal, whether to inflame, whether to protect, or whether to weaken. So don't fear food. Just become smarter than food. Because the goal is not perfection. The goal is to stop building a cancer-friendly body one meal at a time.
Subscribe Info Beyond Borders now for more mind-blowing knowledge.